Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive into the Divine Masculine's energy for this reading, and we're going to explore the silence a little bit. Okay, so this reading could be for those of you on the twin flame journey, and of course, classic case of pulling back, ghosting, silence. A lot of triggers force them into a place of blocking. I feel like the Divine Masculines are usually the ones to do all of the blocking, like remove you off of social media. They're very, very sensitive, okay? A lot more sensitive than you realize, Divine Feminine. And I feel like many of you will learn this about the Divine Masculine energy as you progress. But I feel like the clarity that needs to come through in this reading is that someone uses silence as a way of protecting themselves, okay? Sorry, guys, I feel like I'm talking super fast, and I don't know why that may be. Maybe things are going too fast between you two. Okay, that could be a reason why they're pulling back. I feel like you two could have expressed feelings to one another, or it might have come up that it's pretty obvious here that we have feelings for one another. That could be making them retreat back into silence, okay? We have someone working on self-worth, okay? Expectations. It could be expectations of like somebody asking that awkward question of where is this going, right? What are the expectations here? What's going to happen? Where is this going? Okay, so I think in the previous reading as well, Divine Feminine, we did talk about self-control and discipline on the journey, okay? You can't force someone's feelings out of them, and just because you're feeling really intense for them and you may be pouring into this, it doesn't mean that they have to reciprocate or match that energy. Simply what happens is if they're not, then you release it and you let them go, okay? And you leave them time to ponder what it's like to be without your energy, okay? But I feel like the reason someone may be pulling back is because like the expectations of wanting them to be on that same page with you. It's okay for them to not be on that same page with you, okay? Some of you may be feeling like you're trying to pull them on that same page and you're like, what do I need to do? It's like, well, how about you remove yourself? That's what you may need to do. And that might be triggering, but I feel like that's just what's up, okay? So the nurture and compassion, I feel like I'm hearing too much of it, okay? That's why I'm feeling like the expectations of a relationship. Someone might be feeling like, hey, I'm giving all of this nurturing and this compassion and it's not resulting into anything. And I feel like the mirror that your masculine is holding back to you is reciprocation. If someone's not reciprocating what it is you're giving out, okay, they're not giving what it is you expect in return, then your masculine is saying you need to pay attention to your self-worth. That's the lesson that they're bringing here on the twin flame journey, is for you to be able to let go. They want you to see yourself as so worthy, Divine Feminine, that if you're not going to match everything that I am giving here, then I'm gone. Goodbye. They want you to have that kind of sass and that confidence to be able to do that. Okay? That's why they're your divine counterpart. That's why even through all of this silence, you can still feel their energy. They're strong because their soul is rooting you on. Tell my ass off. Tell me that you want more. I dare you. Tell me that you want more from me. Right? That's what he's saying to you. Command more from me. Okay? Be a bitch. Tell me what it is you want. All right? So you could be an earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn could be significant. He could offer that grounded energy towards you as well. But I am being guided to tell you guys, like, this is your masculine delivering a twin flame lesson for you. It's okay to let him go, okay? He's not going anywhere. I'm here and I'm not going anywhere. I'm sticking around for you to learn this lesson. As difficult as it may be, that's why my energy feels like it's there. But look at what's in front of you. What am I doing, right? What have they triggered within you, Divine Feminine? Okay, so we have assistants, spirit guides, maybe for you to connect with your spirit guides more. Maybe many of you might be getting very clear indications from your guides that it's time to take a step back. You could be an earth sign, and the thing is like your stability and like your mental health and feeling like really good and calm and cool is really important to you. So some of you might need to step away from this because it is affecting your ability to stay calm, cool, and collected. Pay attention to what it is they're trying to show you or teach you, is I think the main message that I'm getting for you, Divine Feminines, okay? We have wish fulfillment as well. And then we also have disharmony, triggers, and conflict. So you guys are definitely at a distance. Definitely maybe some arguments here. And I feel like you're head to head with this person. You're trying to get them to see that you're wish fulfillment, Divine Feminine, but they want you to see yourself as wish fulfillment. Okay, I feel like this reading may go out to many of you who you're sticking around here trying to get this person to see your self-worth, and the best way to get them to see your self-worth is by not sticking around, it's by walking away. All right, and they love you so much that they came here to teach you this lesson. Okay, it's not easy for your divine masculines as well to be able to deliver these tough lessons to you. Okay, but I promise you guys, once you walk through that door, you'll see that they're not going anywhere. Okay, they love you fiercely. They want you to learn this lesson. They want you to see yourself as valuable. Okay, not trying to convince them to see you that way. They want you to see it on your own. So that could be exactly why it is they may be pulling away right now. What other tough lessons are they trying to get your attention for you to learn? Like, what tough lessons are coming through for you to be able to learn in this silence and this separation? Okay, so close out this cycle. Cycles are being completed as you learn this. Okay, so pay attention to butterflies coming near you at this time, jumping out at you, just around you. That could be very significant that change is on its way. Okay, it's the end of the conflict and triggers. Many of you will find the need to just simply release it. Focus more on self-love. Pour into yourself. You are the wish fulfillment. You really are. Okay, they're probably most likely getting you to focus in on what matters to you most. Check out the Divine Feminine reading I did today, because it could really resonate with some of you needing this rebirth energy. Okay, winter could be a time now of bunkering down, pulling out of this, and really working on that self-worth, really showing up for yourself in a way that will never look to your divine masculine to seek that validation or to be, around like, hello, do you not see my worth over here? It's like, you got to see that enough to be like, listen, if you're not going to, I'm out of here. I'm not sticking around for that. Too many fish in the sea, right? Men are like buses. Miss one, next 15, one coming, right? You got to be on that kind of tip, Divine Feminine. Be resilient, be strong. I feel like that's how your masculines are mirroring back to you that, you're worth that. Like, many of you may be feeling this energy constantly, and it's like, you're a star. Like, you're wish fulfillment. Do not let your counterpart keep you in this energy, because they're not reciprocating everything that you're pouring out into them. Okay, and it can really freaking affect you, right? Because many of you will just feel this energy, everything in you fading away, because it's like, I don't understand. I love them unconditionally, right? Here's that nurture and compassion card. Pour that into yourself. Why would you waste a second pouring that into someone who does not see your worth, right? That's the big lesson here for some of you who might be experiencing this kind of silence coming through from your divine masculines. Okay, let's go ahead and get some tarot on it and see what you need to do to focus on just ignoring the silence, okay? Because sometimes it can be triggering, and how that's going to look is you're checking your phone. Maybe you might be tempted to check on like their status or just their whereabouts, okay? Let's see where you need to be pouring that time and energy into, because we don't want the silence to affect you. It's a necessary part of the connection. It's a necessary period that needs to take its course. So I'm not going to take all of these, but I will take what's at the very top, okay? What does the Divine Feminines need to be focused on? Eight of Spring, Eight of Wands energy, stress that comes from having too many things happening at once, all right? Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. And we got changes coming out twice here. So you're getting ready to close out a cycle. Like, you're having to do way too much, okay? They're saying that stress that comes from having too many things happening at once, okay? Many of you may be trying to focus in on, I just feel like life in general, okay? And then there's all of this energy being outpoured into this connection as well. And that could be what's creating this energy, because again, I feel like a lot of you are freaking good at multitasking. You got your shit popping. you got your shit going on, right? It's like, hello, what's going on with you? They want you to see that you're so worthy and you got your shit popping, that you're able to recognize from a mile away that if somebody's not going to reciprocate and see all that va-va-voom right from the get-go, that like you're on to the next. Okay, and this just could be one of those lessons on your life path that your masculine is here to help you learn. So pay attention. Sometimes their silence, a lot of that pulling back is to get you to have a wake-up call. Okay, that's how much they love you. That's how much they want you to stand in your power, to stand in your self-worth. Okay, I'm really passionate about this message. Jeez, goodness. All right, that's what I have for this quick check-in for you guys. I love you. Take it easy. I will catch you in the next reading, okay? Take care, guys. Bye.